Hi there. So today I would like to talk about how to get more confident in your selling. Now, first of all, you need to know that sales is a skill that anyone can learn. You often hear the saying like, "Oh, he's a born salesperson." No one's really born as a salesperson. Everyone learns it at some point. Some people a bit earlier, other people later, but anyone can learn to sell. If you feel like you're not good at it, then the only thing you're missing is preparation and structure. But you have to know one thing, and that is you can't wing it. You won't get successful at selling if you keep winging it. So, preparation is key to a successful sales conversation. And here are four things that you can easily prepare to make that conversation easier and do it with more confidence. So number one is make sure you're talking to the right type of customer or client. I mean, you've probably heard of it, ideal avatar. It's gently overused, but it's still very accurate. You need to find out your ideal customer. So think about who would benefit from your service or product the most and who you would be selling to the easiest. Also, think of who you want to be having sales conversations with. Which people do you like to sell to? So you want to get a group of your low hanging fruit so that it's easier to sell to them. There's no point in making it harder on yourself than it needs to be initially. You're going to have different avatars, different groups of people that you probably think are your ideal client or customer, but start with the ones that you would feel more comfortable to sell to, that would be the easiest to sell to in your point of view, and that would benefit the most from your product or service. Later on, you can go wider and pick other avatars and move on from there. So widen your scope. Number two, understand what's in it for them. So what problem will you solve for them? Features, they don't speak to a customer, benefits do. So you need to show what solution you're bringing to their problems. So very important part. Number three, think of potential objections. So they might have objections in advance. They will come up and you can better be prepared for them. So a good thing to do is write 5 to 10 objections down that you think they might have and how you can counter them. Not argue them, because there's no point going into an argument with a prospect, but think of ways to refute them so that you can put them at ease about their worries, because initially objections are usually solely worries. Objections can also be ways to kind of brush you off, so because they don't want to say they don't want to buy from you, but in general objections are worries of a prospect and you just have to put them at ease about it. Number four, and the last one, don't think you have to sell. So not every sales conversation is going to lead into a sale. So don't think about it that way. Think of it as having a conversation with an acquaintance, and that you're looking in how you can help them with any issues they might have. And if that fits to the product and service that you are selling, then that's great. If not, that's fine. You move on to the next. When you talk with friends or family and you have a conversation or discussion about a certain subject, you do exactly the same. You sell your point of view, but you also listen and try to counter objections that they might have. So it's no different when you sell. It's all about the perception of what your product or service can do for your ideal customer or client and how you can make them see it. You're just having a friendly conversation in the end, and you listen to them so that you can show how your product or service can benefit them. Now, the thing to having making the most out of that friendly conversation is by preparing and making sure you know who you're speaking to and what benefits they will have from your services or your product. So that's it for today. Let me know if I can be of any help, and good luck.